Hello everyone and welcome to this video on how to make French Disco House number 2. Here's a snippet of the track we'll be making today. My name's Andy Van from Super Disco Club and Madison Avenue. You may remember a track I made back in 1999 called... In this video we're going to be making a version of Thomas Bangalter's track Colossus that he released on his Roulet label in 1998. And we'll also have a bit of fun doing some French filtering. Okay, let's drag in the sample that Thomas used, already pitched up, and then let's grab the section that Thomas sampled. Yep, that's the right section. Let's grab that, then delete these parts, then cut this up into 4 sections. Let's listen to that first section. You'll notice there's a stab hit at the start. That's not the part he sampled. He used this section right here. Let's drag that back to the start of the loop. Yes, that's exactly what it's supposed to sound like. Okay, next, let's label this C1 and C1B and color it. Okay, next sample. Let's label that C2. Next is the other really good sample in this track. Let's label that C3 and color it green. Let's have a listen. Okay, that's the 3 samples we need. If you're wondering what this Ableton rack is here, that's the Super Disco Multi-Effects rack, which has a low-cut filter, high-cut filter, stereo widener, utility gain, echo, and reverb. This rack is available in our Patreon, the link is in the description. Okay, next, let's get this sounding more exciting. Let's add a multi-band compressor. That's sounding great. Next, a super important element of French Disco House is sidechaining. So step 1 is to add a sidechain kick, which we'll drag to this top channel, which has no output by the way. And then we'll insert our Super Disco sidechain rack. And then set the audio input for the sidechain rack to be that kick that we dragged in. Let's listen, first with no sidechain, and then I'll turn it on. Yes, that's some good sidechain energy. Okay, next step is adding a kick drum. Thomas Bangalter used the Roland 909 kick on a lot of his tracks. Ableton has a fantastic 909 core kit. Let's go ahead and add the 909 kick from that. And then a 4 on the floor kick pattern over the sample. That is sounding awesome. Okay, let's do some arrangement. Let's repeat a bunch of C1s and then 2 C3s at the end. Next, let's add a 909 open hat. That is sounding so good. Okay, next, let's do some quick arrangement. We'll make an intro into the drop, and then do some automation where we filter out the bottom end in the intro. Okay, next, let's automate and arrange a breakdown moment with less bottom end. And then we can have some fun with a special Daft Punk styled filtering rack I've made especially for this video. This rack is set up to control an auto filter and LFO and has a whole bunch of mad French Roulet style presets for you to play with. Let's listen to 2 of the presets in the rack. Seriously, that is so good. Okay, next we need to add and automate some reverb on this 8-bar section. Then we need to automate the Daft filter rack to switch on in this middle breakdown moment. Yep, loving that. So let's arrange and automate the final drop and put the C2 sample right at the end here. Let's give that a quick listen. Great. One more thing I'd like to do is put a little bit more automation on the intro. Let's put a little bit more low cut and reverb here. Let's go through some more of those filter box presets, as I've only played you 2. Okay, that's it. Let's give the whole track one final listen. Okay, that's a wrap. Really hope you enjoyed this video and hope to catch you on the next one. By the way, if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about disco house and house music production and want to support us so we can make more videos like this, then please consider joining our Patreon and becoming part of that community. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the next video.